Hello friends, thank you for joining us. My name is Joel and this is the O2 Drop. Listening to your favourite made-for-adults Pokemon VGC podcast, coming from Perth, the home of Chris. 90% of the O2 Drop, I'm told.
According to Scoot Easy. And yes, I am a responsible, mature adult.
The home of Mark.
Hello.
And all the way...
Well, you're not going to talk about my percentage?
6? Was it 6 or 7?
We need to read
6, 7.
We need to redo the percentages.
He said it.
Because Dan is definitely 6.75% of the O2 Drop.
It's true.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
And speaking of Dan, all the way from the other side of Australia, Dan, happy birthday.
Rocks! Thank you. It's my birthday. I'm on the other side of the state.
Nice.
Not the state, the country. I'm in a state.
Same.
What's it like being 21 again? That's what women say, right? Always 21.
Excuse me? Doesn't it go backwards?
Backward.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, sure.
Benjamin Button over here.
I'm very excited for what we have to talk about.
Why, did something big happen in the VGC community last week?
Something massive happened in the VGC community last week. If you've been living under a rock, this may come as a shock to you. Pokémon Champions released.
Holy shit.
It released as a buggy mess.
Yeah, it was Bug Month 2 times in a row, basically, this year. We got Bug Month twice.
It released with an extremely limited pool of Pokemon, an extremely limited pool of items, and I have not had so much fun playing Pokemon in a very long time. Chris, what were your initial thoughts on Champions dropping?
I must admit, when I started seeing all the Twitter hate pour onto my feed and I started kicking up the game and realizing because once you get past Focus Sash and Citrus Berry, you're maybe a Choice Scarf depending on your team. It's what the fuck do I put on my as the items in my Pokemon? And then I started getting frustrated that I couldn't find I transferred over about 40 Mons from home and straight away. And then you're kind of trying to put together a team and none of the Pokemon that you're used to filling certain roles are there. And it was a shock to the system. And I didn't initially like it. I have somewhat turned my opinion around a little bit, but yeah, I have mixed thoughts, and I think we will get stuck into Champions this episode, I imagine, quite extensively.
Mark, what were your initial thoughts of the Champion?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good?
Yeah, good.
And Dan?
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Yeah, that's definitely been my first perception of it, I think, because some parts of it I really, really like. The Pokemon training area, Pokemon builder, so to speak.
So good.
So good.
Amazing.
Possibly my favorite part of the whole game that I wasn't anticipating or expecting. When you go to pick the nature, the grid that it's set out in, the plus this minus this grid.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I love that. What I don't like about the team builder is there's no remember a move option.
Yeah.
So if I want to, if I've got a trained Whimsicott and I want to go between Helping Hand and Sunny Day, I have to spend a VP every time I'm changing that Whimsicott. So it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to cook up in game 2 very similar of the same Pokemon just so I'm not flipping back and forth between them.
Yeah.
So that's going to be annoying. Otherwise, I think the team builder is pretty good. Having the moves in type order, so you can kind of search by type, is very, very nice.
Yeah.
The recruit function I don't love, but as a competitive player, I have access to most of these Pokemon through home, through Z to A, through Scarlet and Violet. I can put those Pokemon, which I can easily obtain in those games, into Pokemon Home, transfer them into Champions. I don't even need to train them up in the other games because it's easier to do it in Champions.
Oh, 100%.
So accessing the Pokemon, it's seeming for me as a competitive for me as a competitive Pokemon player, very accessible, assuming VP isn't too hard to get. And from what I've heard, it's not.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So that's awesome. I would definitely have sex with a ranch lady.
Yeah, Kit can get it.
Yeah.
Dan?
I don't know, I've been enjoying it. I really enjoyed it. Like all the points that were said. I think this is fun as well, despite the bugs. I haven't experienced any myself, but it's funny. It looks nice. Having fun.
Some of the bugs are hilarious, though.
Yeah.
Fake Out having a 1% chance to not flinch is some of the funniest shit that I really hoped they would just leave in.
And then what was the other thing? There was like another thing that had like the opposite.
I think Fake Out, there was also a 1% chance that it flinched the user.
Yeah, or something to that
Something
effect.
like that.
Yeah.
There was a lot of. I'll read out some of the bugs that people have picked up, but some of them are like, what did they change? I don't understand. They had the coding already from previous games. Why do they fuck with it and make everything not work properly?
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the bugs are to do with the fact that they made changes to how things previously worked.
Yeah.
For example, the Encore bug into Fake Out. So theoretically, if Joel clicks Fake Out and I try to encore it, it would have failed. That was the bug. I think that's now been patched. Apparently that was just a bug. I thought that was just a new feature they implemented.
Bug month.
Now, and because of the way they changed Fake Out, that you can't click Fake Out in subsequent turns, if you do get encored on a Fake Out, you struggle.
Yes, which I think is good. I like that change.
Yeah, I'm kind of ambivalent on it currently because I haven't yet had a situation where I want to click Fake Out for another turn to avoid like Sucker Punch or something to that effect.
Balanced players get fucked.
Yeah.
One thing I'll note that about my first day experience was that obviously you need internet connection to play Champions at any point, right? And I was playing through the first few tutorials in the intro and made a character and got into the game. You know where to get to the point where you have to play, like you have to connect and play against a bot.
Yeah.
And I was hotspotting off my phone, had no issues, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I wanted to connect to to play a match or a game, it wouldn't let me hotspot through my phone, no matter where I went, like which location. The internet wasn't like stable enough to do it, and I was like, "This is fucking annoying." Like I have to be like at a home Wi-Fi to be able to play this game. So that I can foresee being annoying if it's going to be that sensitive to internet strengths.
Yeah, I mean, my internet in my front room where I generally play is weaker than other spots in my house, and it's been okay, but it's definitely something they're going to want to sort out given that it is destined to be a mobile game. Where are you currently on the ladder, Chris?
I'm treating it a little bit like you would, like your TCG Live and your Pokemon Pog and stuff like that. I'm doing my dailies, right? So I jump on, I do 2 or 3 online ranked battles, do a recruit, get all my mission rewards, get some VP, and get out of there. I'm Great Ball tier 4.
Nice. Mark?
But I've only been playing minimal.
I don't even know if I've made Great Ball yet.
Fair enough. I'm floundering in Ultra Ball 2 at the moment. I've used like 7 different teams, so I kind of just like rank up and then make a different team. So like I've used nearly all of my starter tickets for like making Pokemon sets. And of course, there would be no surprise to anyone. Dan, where are you currently on the ladder?
Oh, I hit Master Ball.
Yeah, baby.
I had fun.
And you say you have a job.
Insanely busted.
Yeah, Flowette seems very strong.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
But
busy.
I don't know how that got past. Like, it's
I don't reckon
ridiculous.
they've ever. I honestly don't think the developers actually played this game at all before they launched it.
I think a lot of it is just this was the Pokemon available in ZA. Let's import them. Flowette being there, I will say, is kind of a whiff by the developers to put what is essentially a mythical legendary Pokemon into the very first regulation. I'm almost convinced that it won't make it through to regulation MB or M2, whatever they're calling it.
It's extremely centralizing, and you have to, every team must have counterplay to it now, potentially 2 counterplay. So I've seen like every team now has got the most random steel or poison type jank just to like be, like Mega Steelix, Mega Aggron, like
I was going to say the amount of
plus
Steelix
Gengar
and
or
Aggron
Venusaur
that I've run into.
Yeah, it's like people are just having to bring these slots specifically for Flowette, which is pretty centralizing.
And I've seen a bunch of Garchomp with Poison Jab as well.
Yeah.
That I've been running into.
Does that even knock out a Flowette though?
No, but Oko's a Meganium.
Relevant.
I mean, a Bellsprout knocks out a Meganium, which is the damage calcus of...
What?
Yeah.
With what?
With a Sludge Bomb.
Any poison move.
Oh, really? God damn, I didn't realize that.
And so does Ghastly. For those
Nice.
playing at home.
Not that it matters, and not in the game because we don't get NFEs,
Not yet.
which I discovered for the first time. When I say discovered, I mean like I encountered as a negative for the first time when I was trying to put prankster coaching on something.
Yeah.
The only Pokemon in the game that gets prankster coaching is Riolu.
Yeah.
I really wanted a helping hand coaching weather control Riolu. It would be perfect for my team.
Yeah. But you can't get it.
Can't have it.
So do we want to talk about what teams we've been playing around with and what our initial thoughts on the Pokemon are, or do you want me to read out some Twitter rage posts first? Up to you.
Before we get into the nitty gritty of Pokemon, one thing I'd like to touch on is the UI, the user interface.
Okay.
How have you guys felt about that? Because the first comment I will make on it, being a person who plays a lot of mobile games, it so looks like it's been designed for mobile first. The buttons are very big.
Yeah.
Nothing small. They kind of are in locations that make sense for like thumb placement if you're holding your phone like a controller. Everything's just very big, whereas like previously when you're doing things in boxes, they're small and stuff. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's been mobile first design for the UI, but I don't think it's bad.
I think once you know where everything is, like when you know how to find all the different, because when you go to the home screen, there's probably like 8 different things you can click on, and then they've all got like sub menus and like. So once you've played for a couple of days, you know where everything is. I think it's quite quick and easy. I like that you can when you're putting your you only get 3 team boxes for free, which I think is fucking bullshit. I think locking it behind a paywall to get more team boxes is outrageous, and I'll get into that later.
You do get more for leveling up as well.
Yeah, but I'm at the moment about 3, so I'm having to like rebuild the 3 teams to like try new stuff out. But I like that you can put the Pokemon over into the team and then train the Pokemon directly from the team box and change its item, change its moves, change its EVs.
So good.
From the team box. I think that's really, really good. I don't like though when I make some changes and suddenly I owe the game 1200 VP or whatever. That pisses me off.
Like all I did was change EVs, its ability, and its nature. Why does this cost so much?
I don't think you should have to pay anything to change moves because the moves are basically like it's like a move relearn. It should be free. I think the move VP thing is a bit scummy.
I think it's okay because you win one battle, you can change one move.
It's okay.
It's kind of
if you're only doing competitive stuff, I understand that it's not too bad. But then when you factor in that, if I want to change out of the hideous default outfit the game gives you, you're looking at like 5,000 VP to change all your clothes. So like you can't do both.
No.
So I think that's why if they're going to make the clothes expensive, at least give us free move changes.
Yeah, I mean it's just a way to sell their shortcut.
It's a way to force you to have to keep playing the game and interacting with it to get more VP to be able to get that jacket you want.
100%. Mark.
Mark.
Dan. Who first? Go, Dan.
They're the same person.
Wow. First of all, I love the fits. I made my guy look like a Viltremote as the whole fucking white and grey outfit.
Hell yeah.
I will say basically every Japanese player I've played in the last 2 days has been specced out in all white.
Yes, it is.
It's so.
I might go all
the
black
fits.
then, just to be like alternative.
Yeah.
I wish there were more clothing options. At the moment, I don't.
They're going to drop more because where are the cowboy hats? I need the cowboy hats.
Exactly.
You want to be like a kit cosplay?
No, I need to be Dirty Dan. The whole bit.
All right, okay. I think that look, there's when you said there's not many clothes options. There's a limited number of clothes options, but they come in like 50 colors each.
Yeah.
Like, it is customizable.
Yeah, having to buy each one in a different color kind of sucked. Didn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, given in ZA, when you bought a thing, you could get it in all of its available colors, I think. I could be wrong about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could, yeah.
What else for the UI there?
Yeah,
Dan?
I agree. The moves, I don't like that you have to change them. And the natures, I wish you could like have that I guess save a version of it because I don't know, my Mega Gardevoir needs to be modest. And then I want like a telepathy scarf Gardevoir. So now I need 2 different Gardevoirs. And then my big plus though was that you have that Trick Room Tailwind, like the board state counter over the top, so you can count or you can see the number while you're like changing mons. That's a huge change.
Yeah, very good. The fact that you can see that in the change screen, and then you can have a look at the board state, like after you've had a knockout and choosing the mon to come in, you can like see what the board state is before making that choice.
That's something I really didn't like about the previous games. Is like when I'm in Pokemon Select, I couldn't.
Agreed.
Yeah. I don't love that when I'm picking an item for a Pokemon, if I want to put the Mega Stone on it, I have to scroll through and find the relevant Mega Stone for that Pokemon.
Yes.
When you do it on Showdown, if I'm building like... Well, no, theoretically, you could find a Metagrossite and put it on a Gengar in Showdown.
Yeah.
It won't do anything, but you could do it. But in Showdown, when you put in Gengar, for example, and you go to items, at the very top, it'll say Pokemon-specific item, and there'll be Gengar right.
Yeah.
And then underneath that is like the commonly used items. And then under that is the useless items. So I wish that Champions did that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's like, it's kind of annoying. I'm trying to put
all
a
of the
Megastone on a Pokemon and I've got to scroll through.
They're all in Pokedex number.
Yeah.
As well. So like if you're using a newer Mega, you're scrolling for ages to like find its stone.
Yeah, so that's a bit of a pain. But apart from that, I don't mind how they've set up like I said, I don't mind how they've set up the builder in general. I like that you can train Pokemon from the box.
100%.
That is such a good change.
Yeah. Peak.
Yes.
We should also mention you can change nicknames now of Pokemon you've imported.
Yes.
Yes.
As well.
She Blue is about to become a reality.
And Chiempu.
And Chempu, yes.
Whenever those come back. Hopefully not too soon.
My shiny Angela White Kyogre is also going to be a thing.
Nice. I don't want any of those things to come back too soon. Loving the format where it is currently.
I'd like specifically Kyogre to come back and be introduced into the current format we have.
Because it would suit your team.
No, not at all. I'm running a sun team. I just feel like we need more weather variation.
That's fair. One thing that we got to experiment with on Saturday or Friday, I can't remember. We experimented this week, just gone, with spectator mode.
Oh, right. No, not sexually then. Okay.
And spectator mode is excellent. We have the spectator mode from Sword and Shield back. So we can see the HP of all Pokemon on a field.
We can't always see the HP of the Pokemon though. And
can't
that
always know.
shits me. That makes me very annoyed. Apart from that, it's great.
Yeah, and we can see the game state as well. So Trick Room turns, Tail Room turns, Weather turns.
Apparently there's a way that you can set up your UI so that when you're in the game, it displays that and you don't have to go and look in
go into the game battle
details or whatever it's called to see how many turns of Tailwind or Trick Room or whatever are left. I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but I have heard that it's a thing. And if it is, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Dan?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So you can put it so it goes like over the top of the screen or something, not just in the...
Yeah. So like that quality change is right at the top. It'll have Tailwind, Weather, Trick Room counter. You can see it when a Mon gets knocked out and you have to put one in. It's very good. It is a setting. It's hidden, but would be worth it.
Okay. Give us a tutorial because I need that setting in my life. I thought I set it up properly, but I didn't.
I posted in the Discord behind a paywall.
I have to find my Switch.
Post in our subscribe Discord. Make them subscribe to get it.
Yeah.
For $3 a month.
If you would like to know how to see how many turns of weather you have left without going into battle details, go to the o2drop.com. It'll redirect you to our Buzzsprout page where for as little as $3 American, you can join the O2 Drop community, gain access to all of our bonus content, access to our Discord server where we play Mafia. We have limitless tours, draft leagues, pictures of Chris's mom modeling in the 70s.
It's true.
All the quality shit.
Great. The dankest memes, VGC. We got exclusive top cut material from 3-time regional champion Alistair Sandover, teaching you how to get good at the game. And we need to welcome our 2 new subs this week. Well, it could be actually 3. We've had so many new subs in the last week. I'm losing count of. We had Crazy 8, Beatsa, who else?
Yeah, there's a few.
There was Silent Super Kami Guru.
Super Kami Guru.
I'm sorry, I can't pronounce anything.
Dragon Ball Z abridged reference.
I'm sorry to the people that were offended by my lack of Dragon Ball Z abridged reference knowledge.
That's okay. I'm right there with you, Chris.
No.
So yes, welcome to all our new subs. We appreciate you.
You can call me Super Kami Guru.
Alrighty. Shall we dive into the meta that we've been given and the choices that we're able to make?
There were certainly some choices.
There is. I said at the top, and I'll say it again, I feel like the biggest whiff is having AZ's Floette as a meta legal Pokemon.
Get good.
I mean, it was the first mod I used. I was like, Floette's in the game? Sick. I'm gonna build a Floette
Well, when
team.
you say it's in the game, you should also probably let everyone know that you need to have actually finished the entire storyline of Legend ZA. So
And the entire post game.
And the entire post game. And it's locked. So it's literally locked behind a $100 paywall.
Yeah.
How much is it for the full?
I mean, the full game is what, 90 or something?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a $90 Pokemon. Apparently children have been losing their AZ Floettes on the GTS or whatever it's called because they've been getting the Floette wrong and trading them away for other things.
Yeah, I feel don't rip off small children for their Floette.
I don't know. If a kid's going to be happy with getting a shiny Pokemon, then they can be happy with a shiny Pokemon.
They could.
Yeah, womp womp.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's quite obviously, well, not quite obviously, it's a very strong Pokemon in a very small meta. It is somewhat centralizing, but that being said, there are still lots of choices you can make that are not Floette, and you can definitely play around it.
I don't even think Mega Floette is that strong. Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's a very good Pokemon, but everyone's talking about like, oh, fucking Mega Floette it's so strong. It's like the strongest thing.
It still knocks out a Charizard Y even with the resist.
Yeah,
it's still I think you have to run because
you
got
can
Fairy
run Modest.
Aura.
I'm pretty sure
Modest, like for Light of Ruin, still kills a Charizard even though it's resisted.
Very funny. But just run Mega Beedrill.
Okay,
it's faster and it knocks it out with Poison Jab.
Maybe
what are they going to do? Terrestrialize out of it?
You can save this jank for your YouTube channel, Mark.
How dare you? Does that mean I can now promote my YouTube channel? For as little as no American dollars a month. You can go subscribe to Comrade Clown VGC.
Yeah, like I think the metagame's fine. Like I think the problem is that you got Floette, who's basically like Fluttermane level of. It's
fine.
It's worse than Fluttermane offensively. At least speed and defensively, it's frail. But it's fine. But if you're not running like a Charizard Y Sun team or a Floette team, you're gonna have to get skillful pretty quickly to be able to keep up with.
I don't think that's accurate.
Nah, I have not run into nearly as many...
And sand as well as heaps of sand.
Yeah, I have not run into nearly as many Mega Floette, Mega Charizard Y teams as I thought I would.
I'm running one, but that's because I'm a degenerate.
You also have to worry about Mega Holuch and No Guard entrainment jank now too. Because
to be fair, I haven't seen any of that, but it is very funny. I lost
to it today because he had Focus Sash on the Excadrill and he entrained No Guard to it and he started spamming Horn Drills. I did play around it, but yeah, it was a bit shit.
Thank you, Joel.
Because I knew the strat, I knew what he was going to do.
Yeah, you knew what was coming,
and I was outspeeding it and beating it, but then
you got oofed, you got goomed, got goobed.
It's really frustrating, I'm not going to whinge about it because I guess it's a valid strategy in the game, and I'm glad that
it's a legitimate strategy.
I'm glad that Mega Holuch has like a purpose.
Yeah,
because otherwise it would be dog shit.
I was going to say, apparently that is its only purpose.
Quite literally, it's No Guard's terrible on it.
What have you been running, Dan, and running into in your Mega Ball or Master Ball run? Sorry.
First team I played was Floette because I'm like, this thing's busted. I need to get in on it. Then I moved on to Mega Glamora.
Nice.
That kind of sucked ass.
It so does.
It's not very good. I need to get on the Sludge Wave Aegislash or Sludge Wave Archelodon version. And the one I had... Oh, I also did a Telepathy Gardevoir with Discharge and Earthquake. But the most fun was the Sand. So it was like a dual Mega Tita, Mega Gardevoir team. I think I posted it in like a bunch of group chats. And I'm loving Scrotum. Bring back the Scrotum sets. I think it's such a hilarious mon, especially. Yeah, love it.
Yes, the return of Scrotum.
We should probably point out why it's called Scrotum.
Nah.
Because it gets a choice.
No, I think we can leave it at that.
It gets a choice item. That's why.
Okay. Well, I mean, Alex Underhill was, peddling this shit on Twitter. As a long-time VGC veteran, it's very cool to see old sets like Scarf, Rotom, Washmaker, Returning Champions, we call it Scrotum for short, just a pro tip.
The only Rotoms I have been using have been Scrotoms.
I have not been using Scrotom. I have been using Scrydragon.
Scrodragon.
As a token gay, I haven't actually surprisingly used any Scrotoms. I have done a Scaranitar.
Yeah.
I think that works as a word.
Interesting. I will say...
Wait, you've been running Scarf T-Tar?
Yeah.
That's heat.
Yeah. And then
Mexicadrill? Tex-Mexicadrill?
I have used sandwiches in Scavvy for the first time in probably 18 months to like hunt like Rotoms and Sinistras and stuff that have like either be shiny or have a mark that gives them a, you know, a title like like Sinistra the Sleepy or so like I moved all my unrivaled mons, so I'd choose between, you know, Insin the Unrivaled or Wolf's Insin. I was kind of like miffed that you can't use ribbons for your naming things, but like...
I just realized you can rename event mons in Champions,
yeah.
right? So you could rename the Wolf's one to Wolf's Persona. I'm doing that.
God damn.
Actually, does that fit? How many characters? Are we still limited to 12?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's 12. You don't have to put Wolf's, you just have to put Persona.
Fuck, I think Wolf's Persona is...
No, because the title of Wolf's is the title given to it.
Oh.
So when you throw out the Cherish Ball Insin, its name is Wolf's whatever you name it.
Oh.
It's true.
I'm naming it Little PogChamp.
Because
I'm going to name it
PogChamp.
Wolf's Little
Mine's going to be called $35 Notebook.
That's USD, right?
$35 notebook fits.
So like,
it does, yeah.
So like a $50 notepad that I'm never going to use. Sure, sign me up.
Yeah, it's not even going to arrive at your house because the shipping's going to be blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point.
Look, speaking of Wolf, he did throw out a tweet over the weekend that
I don't believe you.
Resonated with me. And he said, playing Pokemon where the type chart matters feels like remembering a language you thought you forgot. Like, what do you mean my Conkeldurr beats their Tyranitar? They're obviously going to Terra Flying. I have at times early on in a few of my games thought, fuck, what are they going to Terra into here? Completely forgetting that that's not a mechanic currently in Champions. And yeah, I agree with that tweet, something chronic that like...
I enjoyed Terra a lot, but after a week without it, I don't want it back. It can stay gone.
Well, it's nice
it's
knowing
so
that
refreshing.
You can kill something without them like cheesing out of it.
Yeah, I just played a game on Showdown just then because
You're an addict.
I'm really good at this podcast thing. And I went to click Thunderbolt into a Pelipper.
Yeah.
With my Rotom.
The Scrotum?
No, it's Citrus Berry nasty plot.
Nice.
And I stopped and I thought, is it going to be Terra Ground? Should I Hydro Pump? And then I thought, wait a second, I can just click Thunderbolt.
It's going to do the
This is the best Pokemon game ever. You still have to worry about Megaring though.
Yes, you do. And the minor changes that happen there.
Yeah, so some Pokemon do change types when they Mega.
Yeah.
And that is a bit annoying.
It is.
Therefore, I think we should remove Pokemon like Mega Gyarados from the game.
You leave him alone.
Because he can't get Prankster taunted.
Stupid Dark-type shrimp. Yes. Prankster Encore, actually.
Prankster Encore. Yeah, I can see how that would hurt you.
Considering Gyarados is one of like this, you know, the only like 6 playable megas in the game right now. Like, can we leave him in? Thanks.
I think it's more than 6.
I don't know.
Like 7 or 8.
I think I've gone through, I was going to say, I feel like I've gone through 7 or 8 different megas.
Yeah, but you've also said you've been spinning your wheels in Ultra Ball tier.
Yes. Because I want to
kind of proves the point, doesn't it?
I want to experience, I'm also not playing optimally because it may
You're
come
bad at the game.
May come as a shock to our listeners, but I am the worst player of us 4.
Yeah, the only reason you're here is because you bought the equipment.
Correct.
And we appreciate your contribution.
And you're the only one without a job, so you can edit the podcast.
Look, don't let my employer know that I don't have a job. They'll be like, oh, that's why Joel hasn't been submitting reports. But no, I've gone through Floette team, much like Dan has. I've experimented with Meganium, and I think Meganium took me from like Great Ball 1 into Ultra Ball 4, and I haven't touched it again since. Frostlass has been fun. I've also played pretty much the same team that Dan talked about with the Mega Titar, Mega Gardevoir, but I haven't played enough games with it. I've actually had to use Gardevoir yet. I've kind of just been like using the sand mode of that team.
Is there a reason to use Gardevoir over Floette?
It can click Psychic
So I can Floette.
for stab.
She's hot.
That
Right. Okay.
Who is what?
Mega Gardevoir.
Oh yeah, I would.
Fucking hell.
it'd be really funny because Chris would be the one to go into, the Pokemon Center to get his Pokemon healed, and he would have like Lopunny and Lucario and Gardevoir and all that. And Nurse Joy would be looking at him like, what the fuck is going on here?
Why would Chris be the one why would I be the one?
Because you like all of those Pokemon.
I like Lucario and that's fucked. If you want to see what my actual top 10 Pokemon are, for still as $3 a month, you can.
Already
posted in there.
We can plug it again.
If you want to know what I've actually been using, I can tell you because I screenshotted my 2 current teams. First of all, I'm currently workshopping a hard Trick Room Sun team on Showdown because I want to perfect it before I waste all my VP building it in Champions because I'm down to, dire levels of VP.
Fair. Have you not done the $10 starter kit?
I did this $10 starter kit, yes.
And you've already run out of training tickets?
But I'm not, I haven't, no, I don't even know how to use them. You
press X.
You can coach me after this.
When you press commence, you press X after and it changes to those training tickets.
Yep.
Here is the hot sauce that I don't even know if I should leak this on a free episode. It's that hot.
Sure.
Let it roll.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
To our 200 weekly listeners.
But I know what will fucking happen. Cybertron will hear this. And next minute, it'll be on some YouTube video, or even worse, someone will leak it to a good player and take it to regional and win the next regional. But the hot sauce is that it's a hard Trick Room team.
Yeah.
The initial 2 mons to get Trick Room up, I'm struggling with. I have tried fucking everything. Follow Mickle Fable with Healing Wish. Yes, it's a meme. I've tried Frigoraph. I've tried Wordia. I've tried Glamora with like Mortal Spin and like you fucking Memento. I've tried like so many different leads. I know Incineroar's a thing.
What about Mimikyu?
I haven't tried Mimikyu. I wanted something that was like not going to be completely useless on the field for too long while Trick Room's up. Like what's Mimikyu doing once Trick Room's up?
Swords
dancing.
That's true. That's true. And,
or getting killed very easily so that you can get that swap.
Yep. So anyway, to get the leads, the thing is in the back. I've got Torkoal, obviously. Camerupt, Mega Camerupt, obviously. They've both got Eruption. They're both very, very slow. Here's where the hot sauce comes in.
Tell me your hot sauce.
Appleton.
Explain.
Appleton. First of all, it has got a base speed of 30, and Mega Camerupt and Torkoal both have a min speed of 20.
Yes.
And without IVs, you can't be as cool and creative. So what you have to do is run Quiet Nature Appleton.
Yep.
And you need to run Modest Camerupt and Modest Torkoal with 6 speed investment to hit 46 speed.
Okay.
Because Appleton hits 45. The idea is Appleton goes first, gets Apple Acid.
Yeah.
Guaranteed drop in special defense.
Yeah.
It's been buffed to 90 base power.
Is Apple Acid is a spread?
No.
No, single target.
But it's the one that resists fire. But get this, right? What resists eruption? Dragon types, water types. Okay? Mm-hmm. Appleton, Draco
rock
Meteor
types, fire types.
Okay, and rock fine. And rock types and fire types. The dragons and fire types, Draco Meteor to the face from an Appleton. Max invested. The rock and water types, Apple Acid to the face. Max invested Appleton. It's dropping their special defense too. So if it lives, Eruption finishes it up. It's the synergy and I'm telling you, Appleton, hard Trick Room Sun team. It's been slept on because no one is scraping the bottom of the barrel yet. But I'm 3 days into Champions. I've hit the barrel and I'm got Appleton in the builder.
Fair enough.
Crazy.
I know.
Crazy scenes. I do like that they buffed the Apple moves though.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for Grab Apple to be relevant in some format now that it doubles to like fucking what? It actually goes
180.
Well, no, it's actually I think it goes by 50%, so it will double to
gravity.
140. I don't know, whatever.
135 if you're multiplying it by 1.5, which is not doubling.
I'll take it. But yeah, no, but some teams is, probably on the borderline cooked, not cooking. But other teams are Scarf T-Tar with Mega Floette, Sash, Talonflame. I think Talonflame is really good. Mega Gyarados, Corviknight, and Excadrill Mega. Or my other team is Mega Lopunny. This thing needs normal stab immediately. Give it fucking double edge or fuck off, Game Freak. Seriously.
I would doubly edge with Mega Lopunny. That was beneath me, I think.
You want her beneath you? Is that what you're saying? No comment. Mega Lopunny and Corviknight with like Tailwind Bowl Cup leftovers is a great lead. They can't you got the intimidate, deferring, well not deflecting with Mirror Armor. Yeah. Also, Lopunny can get scrappy as well. I also have Whimsicott on the field with like a Tailwind Whimsicott with Tailwind and Rain Dances. Not Rain Dance. Doesn't learn Rain Dance. But I've got Pelipper, Dragonite, and Archaludon on the team. Now, I know Archaludon's bad because it doesn't get body press. You can't use Assault Vest. But that was my 6th slot. I'm running a max sturdy set in rain with like Draco, Thunder,
Sturdy Arch has
Electro Shot, Flash Cannon. Yeah. Sturdy Arch is decent. So it's a rain team with Mega Lopunny and Corviknight. And Corviknight, if it gets a few bulk ups up and it's got Roost and leftovers and it walls Floette, Corviknight good. It's on both my teams at the moment. My actual good teams, not my Appleton.
Your Appleton.
My Apple room.
Look, I haven't cooked to try and do my own things. I would love to roll some Golurk for sure. I've seen some very funny clips on Twitter of Golurk like hitting things through Protect at like 50% health and still knocking them out from there.
Wait, what do you mean hitting them at 50% and still knocking them out?
So like if they're at 50% health currently, because they've changed Unseen Fist to be like 25%.
Wait, have they?
You didn't know this.
I did not know that.
Where have you been?
I knew the Excadrill piercing drill.
10%.
Is that only 10% through
it's
Protect?
Not as good. It's not as strong as the Unseen Fist.
Okay, that's a bit tragic. No, I didn't realize they nerfed it.
Yeah, so they've nerfed it to 25% of its attack value, but Golurk hits like 210 attack or something on an adamant set.
It's got a pretty busted base attack.
It's like 210, 220.
Do you know what's they've obviously looked at some coding. Even though that Goldengo is not in the game, they can tell what moves are in the game that have been changed. They have nerfed the accuracy of Make It Rain. It can now miss.
Yeah.
90 or
95, I think.
95.
Good.
Nah, I would have preferred they nerfed the base power.
But the thing is that they nerfed Make It Rain, but they haven't nerfed Astral Barrage. So
no, they have.
Well, it can miss.
No, I'm pretty sure they decrease its
it's like
damage.
110 or something, right?
Yeah, from 120 to 110.
Interesting. Are you sure?
That's what I've heard.
Okay, well, great.
Dan, you have the technology. Dude.
I swear that was a bait post.
Fuck.
I don't reckon it's real. I think because there's tweets about how they reckon that Ilka that made the game and Big Picker have been paid off with hush money by the Horse Council to give us another 5 years of Calyrex Shadow dominance. Calyrex Shadow Rider dominance. They've kept the Astral Barrage the same, but they've nerfed Make It Rain, which was one of its,
I will say
competitors.
It could take a while for us to get Shadow Rider and Ice Rider
in
fine. Game.
That's fine.
Because you cannot put them in that form into home.
Okay.
Which means that you cannot import them easy. And at the moment, you can't change forms of anything within Champions.
No.
So there is hope that we don't have to deal with them for a while.
I mean, Ilka, judging by what happened to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I mean, apparently they've made other good games that aren't Pokemon, allegedly. I don't follow.
I mean, so was Game Freak, but
But I mean, obviously the coding to put more items in the game was obviously too much for them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's very offensive that they put things like Oran Berry in the game and make you pay 400 VP. 400 VP to get an Oran Berry. That is fucking outrageous. Why even put it in the game if they're going to be like so limiting in items? Why put? They're like, we're trying to like it more, easy accessible for new players. Oh yeah, new players are going to want to use an Oran Berry, are they?
They might.
Maybe
they're prepping to have the NFEs come in and then you can do a little cup. And then an Oran Berry is probably better than a Citrus Berry in some situations with low HP mons.
Great.
It's very specifically a little cup though.
Okay. Have you cooked anything in your teams, Mark, that you want to share?
I've been trying to make Mega Beedrill work.
It is a great Pokemon. I love
you had some great matches when we came and watched you.
I keep trying to cook teams that are better for Mega Beedrill than So the first time I used it, I built a team of 5 and then I just slapped Beedrill on as a 6 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And since then, I've been trying to build teams that I feel work better, specifically with Beedrill. And nothing I've built has worked as good as the first team I built where I just slapped Beedrill on at the end.
Yeah. You're just like, you had another Mega already, or you?
So that team in particular was 2 Megas, yes. It was Megazard Y and Beedrill.
I think because there's so many Megas, well, not many great Megas, but there's so many Megas, I think it's actually quite easy to do a double Mega team because you're not going to bring both of those Mons to the same battle.
The current team that I'm running actually doesn't have Beedrill on it. It does have double Mega. It's Megazard Y and Mega Floette. And
Nice.
sometimes I bring them both
You're
and
part
I
of the
just
problem.
don't Mega the Floette. Because its base stats is like non-Mega stats are still pretty good.
Is it
Like 125 base special attack.
Yeah, is it like a 575 BST or something like that?
Let me have a look.
In its base form?
Because it's like it's not just a regular Floette, right? It's like the what's
Specifically, Eternal Floette. I believe it's
Eternal
called like
Floette.
Floette Eternal Flower or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got 74 base HP, 67 defense, so it's a bit squishy on the physical side. 125 base special attack, 128 special defense,
Nice. Still
and
very-
then 92 speed. So, like, all things
Usable.
considered, that's decent stats.
Yeah,
I wish we saw more Scizor. This is Scisor's time to shine. Can Charizard just fuck off for one generation
probably not.
and then we can have Scizor in the game?
Yes, this would actually be so good because the only
punch
priority
it.
blocking at the moment is upper hand that no one's using
Or
and
Farigiraf.
Farigiraf, yeah.
And that just takes
Quick guard,
a bug move to the face and they can't tear out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah. No, Scizor would be so good right now.
If it wasn't for Charizard.
Just run a rock type move, you'll be fine.
Just run a stealth
Run
rock setter.
Scarf Scissor.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like you can run Choice Band at the moment.
Yeah.
No, I did get beaten by a Scizor team.
Nice.
Oh, wait, is Scissor in the format?
Yeah.
Oh, is Mega Scissor not in?
It's in.
It's in.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just not the right time. Don't worry, someone will swoop in at some point.
No, I'm going to start running it.
Do it.
I think you're wrong.
That's how it goes. I support you. I want you to run it.
I think the main issue with Scissor is not Megazard. I think it's the fact that Incin is on every fucking team.
Yeah.
Like,
not mine.
I'd be curious to see Incin usage. I'm sure it's like upwards of 80%.
Yeah, I think my experience would match that. Definitely in that 70 plus range.
I think like when you get up, like if we're talking just Ultra Ball and above,
Yeah.
I reckon we're looking about 80% usage.
Yeah.
Incineroar didn't need to be in regulation MA. They could have given us a couple of months without it.
Yeah, I agree with Chris 100%. I
Mhm.
don't love that it's around.
Yeah. I don't mind too much. It lost one of its tools.
What knockoff? No, there's no good moves in the game. Knockoff,
Yeah, no, but like
non-existent.
Knockoff was one of the most underwhelming nerfs they could have given it.
Oh, yeah. They could have done more for sure. But
Like even like take away Fake Out or take away Parting Shot
Yeah.
or take away Flare Blitz. Any one of those would have been way better than taking away Knockoff.
yeah.
I think they need to keep it Flare Blitz. But other two, I could agree with.
I'm not saying they should have done all of those, but I'm saying like they would have been more impactful nerfs.
Yeah.
Mm.
Birthday boy.
Take away Intimidate, fuck it. New hidden ability. Give it Mold Breaker.
Yeah, take that, Embor. Birthday boy, what are you thinking? What's your team looking like? What's your metagaming looking like?
I think Aerodactyl,
Oh, yeah.
insanely good right now.
Yeah.
I have been
It's-
hearing that, yeah.
Yeah, dual wing beat, it outspeeds Sneasler, Tailwind, Rock Slide, amazing.
When the rock
Very
slide
good.
hits, I'm a massive Aerodactyl stan. I deliberately shiny hunted an alpha one in ZA for this moment in time.
Yeah.
And I feel it feels rough committing to megaing it because like that's your mega for the game and like Mega Aerodactyl's like not like the best mega, but like and Rock Slide does miss a lot. I feel like this game, I don't know if it's bias, but I just feel like the Rock Slide flinches are happening more often and the missing's happening more often. And also Aerodactyl doesn't actually resist a Rock Slide, and I die to opposing Rock Slides as well, which is not fun.
You definitely can.
But I personally love that Mega Aerodactyl is having time to shine. Sorry, you go, Dan.
No, I was saying, I think the base is better just because you can sash it.
Yeah.
But I think Sneasler is insanely broken right now, isn't like despite the Diaclaw nerfs. It's because I said this like before the game came out. It's like all the old megas got power crept. Nothing fighting was good back then. Now we have Annihilate, now we have Sneasler.
Yeah.
And it's really just shining because if you don't have a fighting resist, that thing just tears through your fucking team.
Yeah, it's got White Herb Unburden. So that after a close combat, it's outspeeding the entire fucking game because it's got Unburden after the White Herb resets the defense drops. And also, if they lead Incineroar into you, which is on every fucking team as well, as Mark just said, you're just buffing Sneasler potentially because it resets the attack drop and now you're doubling the speed. It also beats Floette with Poison Stab.
It does, yeah. And hitting it physically.
I don't hate Sneasler. But I go for style. I'd rather run Mega Lopunny. I love Mega Lopunny. Just give it normal stab and it would be perfection. But Fake Out is so good right now because there's no Indeedee. Yeah. There's, obviously no one's running like fucking Bruxish or there is Serena, but I've not seen any Serena in the game at all. Even though Trop Kick got buffed, by the way, Mark, in case you missed that.
I don't think I did.
It's 85 base power now, I think.
Yeah. Is it 1990 maybe?
I don't think it can miss. I think it's 100% accurate. Anyway,
the point Kick, I think is 100% accurate.
The point is like you basically got Farigiraf, the end. If they don't have a Farigiraf on their team, you can fake out for days.
Yeah. I mean, I will say I have been just using the never click fake out mentality a lot.
Oh, the old Reg F mentality.
The old Reg F mentality. And it has been working.
Just parting shot turn one.
Or like if you just predicted double protect, just switch out and bring it back in turn 3.
Yeah. Or just set up with something.
Yeah.
Because it's all closed team sheet, right? So we don't know if Pokemon have got Swords Dance, Nasty Plot. Mark was saying, Mark, I got, all the heat from the YouTube commenters last month that, nasty. You said the Nasty Plot's bad in VGC. I reckon.
You want to know something funny?
What?
I'm currently running it.
I think if you want to run Nasty Plot or a similar setup move or Belly Drum or something cute like that in a format, Regulation MA with closed team sheet, this is your time. Go and run your Nasty Plot strats now.
Yeah, I was going to say setups definitely seem a lot more, I don't want to say the word easy to do, but like you can just do it a bit easier. Whether it be a Dragon Dance or a Swords Dance or a Nasty Plot or a Calm Mind.
Yeah, Calm Mind Floettes everywhere.
Yeah, you kind of are just afforded that opportunity to do that right now.
The thing is though, it's because it's not as telegraphed. Like there's no Friend Guard, Follow Me, Clefairy in the game, right?
Yeah.
And no one's running Clefable. I admit I've seen a little bit of Mousehold maybe, but like it's not there's no obvious for like, oh, they're just going to do redirection and setup, so I'm going to like do this. Like it's not obvious. There's no Smeagol. There's no like obvious, there's no Amoonguss. There's no obvious like turns where you're like, they're definitely going to try and get greedy here with a setup move. So it's just random when they do it. I don't know. Dan, have you seen people doing some setup strats on you?
Nothing crazy. I think the most crazy thing that happened to me was this fucking RNG where a Mega Dragonite hit a Raw Hurricane and crit and OHKO'd my Gyarados at full. I think that was kind of fun. I think that mon is slept on. Yeah, and I actually think Mega Meganium is slept on because Weather Ball getting the fire boost in rain is very good. Solar Beam is good.
And it seems like it doesn't get decrease in damage in rain. Is that correct?
Apparently not, no.
No. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I think just have if you have a second Mega or an Archelodon to deal with the fucking poison types, you're kind of chilling. And I do think Zard Y is overrated.
Yeah, as someone who's running Zard Y, I agree.
Just run Aerodactyl.
Like, yeah, 100%. Like, it's not that strong.
I saw a video this morning of somebody terrorizing like low ladder with Quash Sableye and Dragon Dance Facade for Alligator.
Yeah, which with obviously Dragon Eyes makes it Dragon. But that plays it, you go Fake Out Sableye with Dragon Dance for Alligator and then turn to Quash plus.
Yeah, and then if you need to, you can side Will-O-Wisp your Feraligatr to give it burn to make Facade a 140 base power, 100% accuracy dragon attack.
Look,
so like
I don't hate it.
yeah. I've seen some things online.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I saw some things online day one. Some of the bugs. Now I know that they patched it after like the first day. Like the next morning, there was like it's going to be down between this hour and this hour. We're going to patch a few things.
Their first patches did result in the funniest follow-up thing that needs to be patched. But
okay, what's that?
The fact that Fake Out now has a 1% chance to not flinch.
Yes.
No, please leave it in the game.
But like, why?
It's so funny. It's so funny.
They don't like who. I just want to know the developers are like, oh, what's this Pokemon game that we made? Like, does anyone know how this works? Oh, okay, let's just, they're saying something's not working. Like, should we just like fuck around with it? And, like, do they actually play the game? How do they not know?
Probably, but they play it in a controlled environment.
How do they not know, Joel, that the mega, when you both players are megaing a Pokemon on the same turn, that it's just there's a coin flip random order of mega abilities and mega
because
evolving?
they do it in a controlled environment.
It makes no sense. That would come up like day one of testing.
What would?
Mega evolving order.
If they're going, look at this run sheet and test these situations, and they're like, you both click mega at the same time. Oh yeah, we both mega. Yeah, everyone like
be more than one testing day. Like there'd have to be.
Yes, but like when you're testing a game, you do it in a controlled environment.
All right, let me tell you.
Where like you don't have several thousand people having these random situations that can pop up.
Okay, let me read out some of the things that happened on day one that people were posting on Twitter. This is Bug Month 2.0.
Nice.
So there was a Dragapult. It got helping handed by its friend Scovillain. Dragapult Dragon Fang. It had a Dragon Fang boosting its damage. Dragon Darts. It KOs a Mega Charizard X.
Yeah.
The other Dragon Darts goes into a Gyarados. Then it takes it down to Sash. The Dragapult's Focus Sash activates instead of the Gyarados. Dragapult wasn't even holding a Focus Sash. Then we had a Kangaskhan Drain Punched a Gyarados. The Gyarados ally from
I hate how you
Rigarath.
pronounce Gyarados, by the way.
Yeah.
Gyarados, sorry. Gyarados? What do you want to say?
Gyarados.
Kangaskhan Drain Punched a Gyarados.
Yeah.
The Gyarados' ally, Farigiraf, got the healing from Drain Punch.
These are all things I hope they leave in the game.
Yeah. I mean,
Incredible.
Not being able to click Fake Out after turn one, that's not a bug. That's a deliberate thing, but it's a bit fucked, let's be honest. Then there's also everyone discovering the No Guard, like with sheer, people were running all sorts of Vanillux and Excadrill and like all sorts of shit, Guillotine mons. Mega Evolving, resolving in like weird orders of things happening after both players Mega Evolve. I've already said that. That... Oh, there's the Encore thing. There's also things with Lightning Rod was broken. Encore was broken.
Lightning Rod got broken if the Mon with Lightning Rod got encored or something to that effect.
Yeah. When it was, the game's bad when Joe Merrick, aka Cerebi guy, right? He's always like Team Pikachu, don't trash the games, let it play out. Like, they'll fix it. But, he's always very like, don't hate on Pokemon, like they're doing a good job kind of guy, right? He's obviously in the Pokemon good books. He had a lot of interesting tweets day one. I've got to say the lack of item options is going to hurt the game in the short term and I think very much damage VGC in general when VG shifts over next month. What on earth were they thinking? I'm going to say it, VGC should be on Scarlet Violet until Winds and Waves is out. That he reckons until 2027, which is down Scarlet Violet.
Disagree.
It's undercooked. This is him still. It's undercooked. While I can deal with a limited Pokemon pool, there's barely any competitive items. Some mechanics are seemingly not working as intended or in a logical way. The game seems to have come in too hot. I think it's pretty diabolical for them to call the city in Pokemon Champions Frontier when there's no single player content, including no Battle Frontier.
I honestly hope that there is some single player coming so that you can do things like earn
Single
marks.
player coming is just called jerking off.
Yeah. So that you can
Thank you.
earn ribbons or marks or stuff like that for your like rental
That's
Pokemon. No, recruited Pokemon, sorry, not rental Pokemon, for your recruited Pokemon from Kit.
Oh, hey, are we talking about the ranch girl again?
Yeah.
Look, I can appreciate it, but like this is not the Kid Appreciation podcast, okay?
It is now.
Dupes tweeted, tons of items in the game, no 6v6 even as an option, which I think is a pretty deal because like the Pokemon franchise has always been about budget team of 6. And I think being able to reverse like 6v6, like in the main series games, that's like how you play the game going through the game, right? 6v6 most of the time.
Yeah,
like
I'm sure they'll have some
it would have
form
cost
of boss battle
it would have caused them no effort whatsoever to put that as one of the battle forms, like battle options in the challenge thing. Like it wouldn't have been difficult for them. Less Pokemon than Stadium 2.
Nice.
Some of the worst monetization I've ever had to interact with. Hideous visuals. They did confirm they've used the models from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So it is a backward step in models. However, the animation, we have to praise the animation.
As in like the Pokemon models.
The Pokemon models, the poly models. Whatever
I imagine that's what Ilka had.
Yeah.
Given that, yeah.
Well, I mean, why not just give them the good models from Scarlet Violet?
Oh, such a Game Freak.
Oh. The animations are great. Like we've all praised like things like Giga Impact, Hyper Beam, Light of Ruin.
I have not seen Giga Impact or Hyper Beam.
They're insane.
Light of Ruin is my current favorite.
Yeah,
I love
Eruption,
Draco Meteor
Waterfall.
as
Draco Meteor is sick.
Coming from the sky, so good.
Yeah. I think the animations are really, really good.
Yeah.
I just wish the graphics were better.
Yeah. People complaining about no replay feature or voice recorder, which we've been asking for years.
That makes me upset as well.
The fact that we have what I feel is a very good spectator mode, I really want to see that versus recorder or just some sort of way to get your games back.
People, okay, I forgot the name it's called. Someone in this group hopefully knows. It's a 20-year-old game on the Wii. It's called like Pokemon
Ranch?
No, it's a battle simulator version. Pokemon, it's not Colosseum.
Battle Revolutions?
Yes, that might be it. Battle Revolution. It's a Pokemon simulator on the Wii. It was only 480 pixel and it ran on 30 frames per second. Just like this game runs on 30 frames per second, even on a Switch too.
Yeah.
It honestly had a bigger Pokedex, had better graphics, and ran at better like speed and on the Wii 20 years ago.
Yeah, Battle Revolution.
Battle Revolution.
Because it was Diamond Pearl generation.
Apparently that game is a superior game to what we got. I understand this is a gacha game. I understand this is a mobile app. I understand this is meant to be for beginner players. All those excuses, I understand that. But like, this is 2026 on the Switch, on like a new gen console. Let's be real here. Like, why are we getting a Wii game?
Because we are the beta testers for the mobile release.
Yeah.
Like, look at that Dialga from Battle Revolution. Tell me that's not a better model than the models we've got.
Oh, no,
now.
I agree 100%. You don't need to convince me.
People were showing the Dragapult model in this game versus the Dragapult from Sword and Shield, and it's no longer transparent. The tail has like kinks because it's like they can't do curves in this game. Like so like it's honestly like it's like 5 years backwards in models.
Yep.
I have not seen that
More
on
than
Dragapult, but
I posted it in the Discord, and for as little as $3 a month, you too can see a photo of Dragapult's tail because I posted it in the subscriber Discord. There was the footage of a Milotic used haze to undo a Shell Smash Blastoise boost, right?
yeah.
The haze healed the Milotic to full. So the Milotic has Z haze.
Z-Haze. Fucking hell. Okay, so I need to put Melodic in my team.
Yeah. I swear to God that multi-scale is not working properly because things are getting one shot with multi-scale that I've noticed. It may have been fixed by now, but people have been posting on thing that's saying like a Dragonite's Dragon Pulse OKO their Mega Dragonite with multi-scale.
I know what you're talking about because my Dragonite with multi-scale got one shot by a Mega Frostlass's Blizzard, and I think that, it must be a bug.
Yep, you got it.
Fucking hell.
Look, there's good things and bad. Do you want to show Joel that so he can see the Dragapult? So you can see if you can guess which one Pokémon Champions is.
They can't do curves.
It's a small, It's a small indie company, Mark.
Oh my Lord.
He's so polygonal.
I mean,
Yeah, he really is. Oh my God.
I know that like many of us haven't really come across that many bugs because like we haven't been playing it super, super often and we've all got jobs. I'll even credit Joel with having a job allegedly.
Thank you.
Dan, have you noticed anything funny happening?
Nothing that I've experienced personally, but yeah, the random bugs, that Mega Kangaskhan one was hilarious. I don't know. I was watching on Twitter, I guess.
I also saw on Twitter a Hatterene use expanding force and killed the King Gambit. Who is
I saw that one as well.
Dark type Pokemon for those playing at home.
No, it wasn't. If you look closely, the type was changed. They did something to change his type.
So that was a fake.
It was a psychic type.
How was it? Well, it still would resist. I guess it just did damage.
Yeah, and it did. Yeah.
Oh, they did one of the type change things.
How do you change to psychic type?
I forgot what it was, but
because there's
crazy.
There's soak. There's
Forest Curse. There's the one that changes to ghost type. Trick or treat. Yeah. Anyway, it was an interesting day one launch. The hate spewing on Twitter was insane. Like that was like, I don't know what Big Picker. I don't know if they look at that stuff because
they will be looking at how many memberships they sold in day one.
And there's a bit of review bombing going on, I think, as well, which always happens these days.
Yeah.
I guess it's their way of trying to get the companies to listen to them. How else do we, other than put support tickets in, I guess like lashing out on social media is the next thing they can do, right? You could light their warehouses on fire.
True. That is a thing that people are doing now.
Yeah.
No, it's picking up. Apparently 9 warehouses have been burnt down in the US over the past week.
Oh, fuck. I'm glad I don't work in a warehouse.
That's really, really bad.
Yeah, that is not praxis.
No. I'm not I'm not winking at Mark and Chris at all. That's really bad, and people shouldn't do that as a form of protest.
They shouldn't. Speaking of, speaking of winking, I don't know, but apparently also on day one launch, we had female Gallades running around in the game.
They were in the
tutorial.
We stand trans Gallade. What can I say?
Yeah, but like they say that this game is meant to not confuse new players. Everything about this game is confusing to new players. Why can't my female Rolts evolve into Gallade? My opponent has a female Gallade.
What? But it doesn't matter because you can't evolve Pokemon in Champions anyway.
That's a very good point. You make a very good point, Mark. I'm glad you're here.
In my house.
In your house.
I think it is funny and also really shit that the only NFE we can use is Pikachu.
I think is Eevee in the game too, or just Pikachu?
No, you can't transfer Eevee.
I was going to be incredibly surprised if they didn't give us Pikachu. Like it would be
100%.
the first game ever without Pikachu, I think.
I think Pikachu has ended up in every single game because Pikachu, Raichu are not one of the Gen 1 mons that have always been in every game for the base game.
What base game doesn't have Pikachu in it?
I think Black and White didn't have it until the post game.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's true of literally every, but because in Black and White, until you get to the post game, it's only Gen 5 Pokemon.
Yeah, I think.
No. It's literally only Gen 5 Pokemon. Yeah.
There's something, I'll have to check the Bulbapedia article about Pokemon that have always been in a game because it's Psyduck and Golduck.
If it hasn't been in a game, it'll be like Mystery Dungeon or some shit like that.
Yeah, it'll be probably.
The most frustrating thing for me is about Champions is like I want to try the new shiny strategies in this low power format. Well, I'd say low power, got fucking mega flow in the format. But like it's like I have to lock in for break. And Dan's the same. Like we're competing in Melbourne in 2 months time? Not even that.
A month.
Is it fucking really?
A month and a few days.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks.
I need to lock in. Actually, this Dylan Matthews on Twitter writes, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I would genuinely rather keep playing Scarlet and Violet on my most hated format than play this game for indie/NAIC/world. This is the most lazy, unfinished game I've ever played on launch, and that was a high bar to clear.
I mean, I played No Man's Sky, so I respectfully disagree.
Yeah. Hayden official says confirmed. Not a single thing about Pokemon Champions is good. I would disagree with that. There's quite a few good things. They really created a shitty mobile game for the Switch that comes with the most laughable limitations beyond what any of us could have ever imagined. I could definitely imagine it being worse than this.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I was there day one for Scarlet Violet where I was like, going through walls and shit. Like, I think they need to
turning your character into a helicopter.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy the Pokemon pool and the item pool. I think it has made team building really different and kind of hilarious that a lot of people, respectfully, spent a lot of time doing a pre-Champions format that turned out to have almost none of what they expected.
That was funny.
What I don't like about that.
That was a massive...
Get fucked, nerd.
These smogger nerds that did this thing, this pre-Champions format, right?
Sorry, now I'm just thinking about smogger nerds being mad and that makes me happy.
Did a bunch of nerds in a basement sit around the table and go, right, what are we mega abilities we're going to give these new mega? Let's give them all like broken shit. Let's give like, let's give Mega Meowstic Psychic Surge, and let's give, honestly, who decided that they were going to playtest that for a few months and think, we've nailed it. We know what Game Freak's going to do.
I didn't touch that. Dan, did you look at that at all? Or
No, I didn't.
no.
I didn't touch it.
I don't know what went on. The idea that they would so brazenly and confidently put something out that they were like, this is what it's going to be, to me is so funny.
Yeah, like what? And they had Mega Skarmory with Good as Gold. Some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, as if that's ever going to fucking happen. And then again, they gave Floette Fairy Aura. Maybe we underestimated them. It is a bit unfortunate that
I would like to see them make some changes and that like
patch a few abilities.
I would like to see Worlds not have like Floette. I'd like to see it have some more Pokemon and definitely some more items in it. But otherwise, I reckon it'd be such a good spectator Worlds with what we have right now.
Do you know what the problem? The problem for me is not Floette and maybe there's some power imbalances. The problem for me is that Megas that I think look cool and I genuinely would love to be able to use as a Pokemon fan are quite literally unplayable. Like, why has Mega Chimecho got Levitate?
Yeah,
that is outrageous.
It needed to be Prankster, in my opinion.
It needed to be just fucking anything and give that Fairy Aura. And then why
Levitate keeps it safe from ground type moves, which would otherwise hit it for super effective.
Yes, thank you, Mark. Is this
You're welcome.
your casting like PC bullshit coming through?
Yep.
He's got to keep practicing.
And then you've got Mega Meowstic, which now just is completely outclassed by Mega Alakazam in every single way.
I have to speak about Mega Meowstic. Mega Meowstic would have been good if they didn't take away Earth Power.
Yeah.
I maintain that 100% because it would have been a fantastic Incineroar check.
Yeah, because
Incineroar comes in,
right?
It does it
competitive as base, yeah.
Yeah.
At +2, 100% it would.
Yeah.
So Incineroar comes in, procs competitive, you can Mega and then Earth Power the Incineroar after copying its Intimidate with Trace. But they took Earth Power away and I do not know why.
Think it would have gotten used. I'm sorry. And
I reckon it would be so strong.
If you want to know my thoughts on all the new Mega abilities, go look at Scoot Easy's channel, Scoot Easy VGC. We did a YouTube video I got to do my first ever tier slop. I got to do.
We have done so much tier slop.
No, but like an actual visual, because we're a podcast. A visual tier slop with like an actual S to F, like little icons of each Mega slotted into a horizontal row. It was so fucking satisfying.
You're easy to please, aren't you?
Look, I'm a tier slop fan. I love me some tier slop, and this was premium tier slop. You have to go watch it. It's better than all other tier slop out there. Don't go watch fucking Joe Yagate or Moxie Boosted tiers. Go watch Good Easies.
I'm pretty sure you got a hate comment on that video.
Oh, I'm sure I fucking did.
I mean, you haven't yet, but as soon as I go leave one, you will have.
Do you know what the funniest meme to come out of Champions MA is like the Mega Victory Bell just like,
and it's out.
just taking scalps. Like it's literally just a Destiny Bond Mega. Like it's a waste of a Mega slot, but it's funny.
Yeah. It's because it deals damage equal to the damage
HP.
it took.
So one shot's a Charizard, one shot's a Gardevoir, one shot's a Floette. Anything if you max HP
anything under 187, is that right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I fuck with that.
It's so funny. Yeah. But then you've used your Mega slots. You got to hope the rest of your team's fucking good.
I love that. Like, I mean, myself absolutely included. But I love that people are saying it's like, oh, look at the description. It's like it's Belcher's poison so acidic it can melt through steel. It's going to have corrosion, or it's going to have an ability that means that its poison moves hit steel types, or it's going to get and it's out.
Just raw damage on death.
That's so funny.
I don't hate it.
Just build it with like a negative defense or negative special defense.
Yeah.
Nature, so that it's always getting O-code and always delivering 187 damage back.
I don't hate it. I honestly think it's hilarious.
Not me calking my Charizard Y to do like less damage so that I just don't pick up the Victory Bell and then I can pick it up on the following turn and take very little damage.
And the funny thing is, if you ignore it, you can think, I'm not going to kill that thing because it's going to kill me. Then it can just do Sleep Powder and Toxic and just like be annoying.
Yeah.
And it can hit pretty hard too. I think it's funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's hilarious.
If I lose to it, I'm not going to be mad. Respect.
What else have we got? We spoke briefly about Unseen Fist. I think it's great that Golurk gets that. Unfortunately, very few of its moves actually benefit from getting Unseen Fist. They've given it Poltergeist now, which is awesome. Yeah. Poltergeist does not make contact, therefore it doesn't go through Protect.
It's got Headlong.
It gets Headlong Rush.
Yeah.
Really? I did not know that.
It does.
Yep.
I got to cook with this. I mean, its stats are awkward.
Yeah.
Also,
Huge
like,
HP,
it
huge
gets
attack.
no good ghost type move that
No.
benefits from Unseen Fist because it's either Poltergeist, which doesn't make contact, or Phantom Force,
Yeah.
which goes
is-
through Protect anyway.
Yeah. I think I've seen a few different sets, but most of them have like Headlong and Thunder or
Thunder.
Thunder Punch
Right, okay.
or like Headlong and Ice Punch or something to that effect.
Okay.
I think it gets Drain Punch as well.
It gets a lot of the punching moves. It's
Sorry to cut in, ping and shit. It won a massive MA tour, like a hard trick room.
Massive.
And it was Poltergeist, Headlong, and Ice Punch. And it had like a fast mode with a Sash Venusaur and had like Torkoal and shit. It was pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
Nice.
No,
so,
it's not as
cooking.
cool. It's not as
Yeah.
cool as Apple Room.
I've also seen
Wow.
one build that has a Rangaroo
Yeah.
so that you can instruct your Golurk to hit twice.
You can headlong rush into their Protect, deal about 50% of their health, and be a -2 defense and special defense.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Yeah.
No, Orangaroo is like slept on.
It's pretty good at the moment. Inner Focus can't get faked out by all those pesky Incineroars.
Mm.
There's no Indeedee, so it's basically just doing that job better.
Yeah.
Betterer. Instruct is good as well.
There was,
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out because there was a, what was the official title of this event? It was the Champions Warm-Up Challenge online event. I want to say
Yeah.
this is like through the official game.
Mm.
And we had two people, friends of the show. Joji, Reggie's a friend of the show, we'll claim it. Joji won.
I don't know if we can call him that until we have him on the show.
He's known to the show.
Known to the show.
Acquaintance of the show.
Acquaintance of the show. Joji, once again, what a surprise. Joji won an online closed team sheet event. That's just
Crazy.
Crazy.
yeah, another day ending in Y. That happens. And Diego, actual friend of the show.
Yeah.
The way you said it makes it sound like we actually secretly hate Joji.
I don't hate Joji.
It's like Joji, friend of the show, and Diego, real friend of the show.
I don't hate Joji.
Diego is not a fake ass bitch.
I just like Diego more.
Diego invited me to his party.
He did.
Diego doesn't go around sleeping with people's boyfriends. He might. I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, he doesn't because he's unfortunately very loyal to his boyfriend. But
Crazy.
watch that space.
Yeah. Very gay. And I don't say that because he's dating a man. I say it because he's loyal. Being a good partner is some gay shit.
Yeah, loyalty's shit.
Yeah.
How dare you be loyal? But he came third.
Nice.
He said that he only had a couple hours to play and didn't have enough time to catch Joji. That was his excuse. I don't know what he was running or about his teams or anything.
Yes, there was discourse that you can actually see the like ladder
Yes, you can.
during competition. So hopefully they keep that around.
He could see him like edging closer, but like he'd run out of time for the event to actually catch first place. Yeah. Did you play anyone? Do anyone we know play the event?
I mean, I just did the 3 things to get the benefits.
What were the benefits? I should probably.
You get a
mention.
Gardevoir and some training tickets, I think,
I probably should have done that.
I probably should have done that.
which like training tickets are worth their weight in VP.
I'm going to show him how to use them.
Press
So
X.
training tickets, it's you choose to use it instead of paying a VP cost for training a Pokemon.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not.
Like if you just want to change a move in a nature, that's like what, 150 VP or something?
Nature's a 500 and moves a 250.
Yeah.
Really?
So if you were changing like a whole Pokemon, can you just use one ticket?
maybe if you're just like
Yeah.
adjusting the stats and
Yeah.
it's like 50 VP
Yeah.
because it's like 5 per stat point, right?
5 per new stat point. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So in that case, you wouldn't want to burn a training ticket.
No.
Because a training ticket would get you that. A training ticket would also get you changing all the EVs, all the moves, the nature, the ability.
Yeah. So I think if you change everything on a Pokemon, it costs, what's the math? 60, it's 5.
I think it's 2,200 VP.
Yeah. 2,300, I think,
Okay.
to change everything.
But you can use one training ticket.
One training ticket. Yeah.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
I will put out for training tickets.
I feel like we should maybe, I think it'd be hard to do the maths on it because it would depend on how easy training tickets are to get, but like try to figure out exactly how much you should be spending to make it worth using a training ticket.
My internal logic has roughly been 1,000 VP.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like if I'm doing big changes, I want to use a training ticket. If I'm using the initial setup, I want to use a training ticket. If I'm doing tinkers, I want to use VP.
Tinkers.
Yeah, fair.
And
Can't say that. Oh, fuck.
Speaking of, I really want to cook with
Slur of the
Tinkerton.
week.
yes,
What would Tinkers be a slur against?
I don't know.
Tinkerbells.
Oh, so it's just a gay slur.
Robots. It's an AI slur.
AI slur. Okay, it passes the.
Tinkers.
We can say slurs against
Tiny
robots.
chinks. Is that a? Joel just headbutted the microphone.
You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
Were you trying to find the censorship beep?
Yeah.
Leave
Crisis and censor look
leave
the same.
this all in.
You guys are in crisis.
You should be a DJ, Joel.
Yeah, check out the bottom cut for some of my really bad cooks with this.
God.
For as little as $3 a month. So one thing we were talking about, last week we had Westy, and we talked about some controversies at Orlando. What was the VGC DQ that we didn't talk about that came up during the week as someone got DQ'd in VGC at Orlando?
I don't know. I didn't know that happened.
Was that the guy who popped off too hard?
No, that was in Go.
There was
the VGC one. No, yes, no, I remember. It's because he had a rental team, which was almost identical to the team that he was using.
That's right.
In the game. And the judges were saying, well, we have no way of knowing that you're not just like switching between these two teams because the items and the moves and the Pokemon were all the same.
Yeah.
So the opponent with his open team sheet wouldn't have been able to tell, but he could have theoretically been mixing the stats up depending on what he was up against.
Yes, I do remember that now that you've...
Apparently, like, it wasn't like he had some story about it not being intentional and that it was... But the way I was...
Was it a DQ or was it just like a game loss? Or?
I'm pretty sure that was a DQ.
Pretty sure it was a DQ. I think Alistair and Kieran, who are obviously way more professional experience than us, like take the game way more seriously. They said it was like it's pretty sus having an identical 6 in a different rental code.
Very easy to manipulate.
Yeah, very easy to cheat, right?
Yeah.
Like,
don't do it, kids.
Yeah. That to me was just another one of those, I'm going to put my side out ASAP so that it's the first story.
Yeah, I mean,
respectfully
listening to his story, I could see it being plausible.
Yeah,
because he was saying that like he used that for an online tournament, and then after that tournament, he made a few changes to his team.
Yeah, didn't say that they were like Japanese rentals or something.
Something like that. Yeah. So it was. So that's why he had 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is also like it's sus.
Yeah.
And I think just if you're listening to this, make sure to avoid that to avoid any issues because I don't fault the judges for DQing that.
Yeah. Very early on in Scavvy, this podcast advocated for good box hygiene. And that falls into that category.
Good
I'd
box
say so.
hygiene. Don't have 2 teams that are identical just about. Like
exactly.
It's common sense.
Yeah.
I mean, people might forget what, like I can see it happening accidentally, but like maybe just check your team. You got 6 of them in Scarlet Violet. Check if you haven't got the same 6 in a different team box.
I think I have. I don't know if you get more again in Master Ball. You can let us know, Dan, but I have like 18 teams available to me now.
Wow.
Fuck, I have 3.
I also have 3. Did you buy the year-long $80 pass thing?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that's probably why.
You did.
They're behind a paywall.
But that only gives you 10. I could swear it only gave you 10 extra.
Well, I only have 3. And Dan's at Master Ball.
Battle Pass as well?
No, I didn't get the Battle Pass.
You're part of the problem, Joel. You're giving them your money.
Well, yeah.
Oh, real quick, there was another DQ you guys didn't talk about, which was even worse.
Yeah.
It was one of the juniors. Did you hear about it? Did you read about it?
No.
Did you like shank somebody?
It was so fucked. So for context, there's been a situation with a junior going around like hitting people and like physically intimidating people trying to get him thrown out. Nothing happens.
Was it Takumi again?
This kid? No, it wasn't. This kid who was doing quite well, was very respectful as far as I read. He tried to pat a friend on the shoulder to wish them good luck. That person turned and he accidentally patted them on the head. You know, there was no malicious intent behind it, and he got DQ'd and just kicked out of the tournament for that.
What the fuck?
So, yeah, imagine being a child trying to wish someone like, you know, good luck being sportsmanlike and being punished for it. I think it's so bad.
So like
especially for new players,
a judge
especially for
saw
kids.
it from like an angle and didn't see the intent, and
something like that. There's a whole
like.
They saw a kid pat another kid on the head and like, all right, DQ'd unsportsmanlike. So
I feel like there's a lot of nuance missing there.
Do the kids? Well, if the kids, surely the kid who got his head patted could actually be like, "No, that's my mate. He was just wishing me good luck." Like you surely could come to defense.
I said, there's so much nuance missing from that story.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe
Take it as you will.
yeah, like I don't know. The judges I know are very good at getting context and making context calls.
Except in 2018.
Where you fucked up your team sheet and you needed to be punished for that.
No.
It's always VGC players versus accountability, isn't it?
I honestly think I'm a very accountable person. I know I'm the worst. But
I know.
Like people should just accommodate for me, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That I'll go looking at it if I can, but
sure.
That sounds like a grain of salt story because no one's DQing a junior without real cause.
I mean, he was wearing like a knuckle duster at the time.
Mate, he just patted his mate on the head with a knuckle duster.
He wasn't wearing approved Pokemon merch.
Maybe
that'll
we're
get you
missing
kicked out by
some
ESL.
slight context. Like maybe he patted this kid, went to go pat it, like, Joe, come here. Maybe this is what actually happened. Like he went to pat him on the shoulder, but then actually he was like, Hitler did nothing wrong.
Right. Yeah, that could have been it.
Like, you know, it's like we're missing context.
We are. There's context missing. Okay, gents, to wrap up our thoughts on Champions, what would you rate the Champions release out of 10?
Oh, it was rocky.
Was 0 being the worst game ever released, worse than Concord, or 10 being the best game ever released of all time? Nothing better.
7.8.
I think that they should have just sat the developers in a room and made them play it for a week, and that would have alerted them to a fuckload of problems.
I guarantee you they did.
No, I swear that the people that made this game have never played Pokemon in their life before. That's what it feels like to me.
Chris is coming from a developer background.
It feels
He has extensive experience in developing games and websites and other software.
Yeah.
And he knows exactly what he is talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I have warmed up to it, but at first it felt like a very sterilized game where I felt like they dumbed it down too much. It was very limited in what I could do. It felt like I turn on Champions every day. I do my dailies. I turn it off. I have zero interest in like trying.
I mean, you also do have Melbourne to prep for.
And a job and a life.
Have you been doing any Melbourne prep?
Yes, I was farming money in the game yesterday so I could EV my shiny Chenpu.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I'm bringing my pussycat to Melbourne. Spoiler.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Like as far as like a release goes, the fact that they had to patch it less than 24 hours later, I think that's got to make it a fail mark. I'll go 4 out of 10.
What are you talking about? They patched it less than 24 hours later. They're paying attention to issues.
The fact that they had to patch it at all.
How many games have you played on release in the last 5 years?
Why don't release a beta version then? Why don't they get fucking Wolfie and Cybertron and Lawsy and a bunch of other cunts in a room, Moxie boosted, go, right, here's your game. Don't give them a sterilized 30-minute sneak preview here. Go through the tutorials and make a dumb, PG YouTube video review on it. Get them in a fucking room for a day, fight each other with the full Pokedex and the full game available to them. Hush, hush. A week before release. Right. Here you go. Go play the fucking game. Let us know what you think. Wolfie would have sussed this shit out in 5 minutes that it was all fucked. He would have given them a list.
Maybe.
Nah. They are fucking idiots. They're a bunch of dumb fucking cunts. And for that, I'm giving them 3 out of 10.
A lot of the issues are issues that don't happen all the time.
Nah.
So you need...
What, no one's ever clicked Encore before?
You need thousands of consecutive games to have some of these problems happen once. You don't get that in a testing environment. That's why we, as the VGC players, are the beta test group for the mobile release.
Yeah.
There's only about 4 Pokemon in the game. I'm sure. I don't know why. There's not that many situations that need to come up for them to identify shit.
Oh, you're right. Chris does come from background. So
Chris knows a lot about video games. Chris, remind me why you haven't joined me and Dan on our Slay the Spire streams.
Because I don't have a PC. I love if they bring it to fucking Nintendo Switch, like they keep saying they're going to.
But it better be properly tested.
Well, I don't understand why
They better put Slay the Spire in a room with 10 people and say,
They better.
play this game.
They should.
And find all the fucking bugs.
Why do they have to be like Nintendo have to be 10 years behind everybody else?
He'll get a bad run in his like roguelike debut and he's like, this is fucking shit. Have you ever
I mean,
played?
to be fair, I'm like that as well.
So you're giving it an earnest 3 for release, Chris?
Oh, yeah, it was fucking shit.
Mark is your 7.8 earnest.
I'll stick with a 7.8.
Dan,
I'll give it a 6.
I
It
was
wasn't
gonna-
perfect, but I'm still enjoying it.
I was going to say 6.
I'm still enjoying it when I got bloody time to play it. But I mean, I'm not sitting there counting down the clock at work, but like, I can't wait to go home and play Champions.
Look, I'm working from home tomorrow, so I'll probably play Champions during meetings. No, I feel like 6 is fair for this release. I think, they did their first patch within 48 hours, which indicates that they are paying attention to what is happening. They want things to run well. They want to fix things. I have no problem with the Pokemon pool and the item pool. I hope it gets bigger. If we weren't missing things like all of the choice items,
We're not missing all of the choice items.
if we weren't missing most of the choice items,
66% of the choice items.
if we weren't missing Assault Vest.
No, I'm so glad we're missing Assault Vest.
I
I love being able to one-tap Archeliodon.
That's fair.
It's mwah.
What's some of the other things we're very used to? That
Life Orb,
Life Orb.
Clear Amulet, Covert Cloak, both of which were recent additions.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I'm not upset with Covert Cloak missing.
I am because everyone's stolen my Whimsicott tech. So it used to be that most people ran Covert Cloak on Whimsicott.
Yeah.
And then chuds like me ran Focus Sash.
Yeah.
Now everyone's running Focus Sash, which means everyone's teched for Focus Sash. And
Yeah.
it means all these fuck-ass Talonflames are running around with dual Wing Beat, which outspeed and one-tap Whimsicott through Sash,
Yeah.
as opposed to Brave Bird, which is going to be fine. I'm going to be
Yeah.
on Sash. They're going to have popped their own Gale Wings.
Yeah.
But no, now people are ready. People are ready for Sash Whimsicott because it's all that people are running.
Yeah.
So I don't like that.
I haven't run into 2 flying resist whims. figure-
Cobra Berry?
Yeah, is it Cobra, I think?
I'm pretty sure Cobra
Because like
Berry.
dual wing beat Aerodactyl was destroying it, and now everyone's EV'd it to live a dual wing beat Aerodactyl now. Unless you mega it, I think I can live that. But I can
Yeah.
live a regular
Everyone's running
Aerodactyl.
Mega
it can-
Aerodactyl though.
Some
I
people
like
are.
him.
Oh, and I
More
like it as well, but
spikes.
like I think it's cool, but everyone's just running Sash. Like everyone's running support Aerodactyl with Tailwind to attack protect.
Yeah. I'm a bit scared about the Champions Festival that Squirrel VGC is running. It's up to 10,000 participants.
How many rounds is that? Like 19?
I don't fucking know, but it starts at 10 p.m. Perth time.
Not taking part.
So I'm gonna.
That's so
good.
fucked.
I'd like.
That's
It's midnight
for
your
you.
time, isn't it,
Fuck.
Dan?
I'm doing it to be part of history.
Not even.
I don't even have a team.
It's not going to start until 11:30. There's going to be so many delays. Respectfully, 10,000 people in whatever system they're running it in. I don't know if they're doing it in Limitless or trying to use Battlefire, but like, there's going to be issues.
We're circumcising this part. All right.
These are the top 3 Pokemon I think would have been useful in stopping 9/11. Number 3 is going to be Latios. It is said that by folding back its wings during flight, that it can overtake jet planes. Therefore, it should easily be able to catch up to the hijacked planes and bring them down before they get anywhere close to the towers. Number 2 is going to be Girder. This one's really a no-brainer. He's walking around with a giant steel beam. And as we all know, jet fuel can't melt steel beam. Anyway, number 1 is going to be Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a strong telepath who can communicate over large distances. With that ability, I would just have Gardevoir communicate with Israel and tell them not to do it. These are the top 3 Pokemon.
I just
Holy shit.
I just thought that with terrorism being a hot topic on the podcast lately, a very important Pokemon topic, I would share that with you.
Yeah. I hate the jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams because it doesn't need to melt steel beams. It just needs to turn the steel into not structural steel. And that happens at about 400 degrees.
It's called tempering.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think the Gardevoir telepathy to Israel would have solved everything personally.
It would have, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good bit. Okay. Final thoughts before we let Dan go to bed.
Champions has potential, but I'm very concerned about. They have been continuously saying this is the future of VGC. We're going to have, up to 10,000 Pokemon. We're going to have this for 10 years. It's going to be more,
Way more than 10 years to get to 10,000 Pokemon.
Yeah,
but
I know. Like the mainline games will be their own thing, right? And this is going to be it for like competitive Pokemon. The problem is I'm worried that people are going to get bored of this very quickly. I don't think this is it for the future of competitive Pokemon. And I don't like how people are like, oh, they're just going to add them out. That's going to come in time. They're going to add this. They're going to add that. Like, no one knows they're going to add anything. Like, there's no confirmation. So when I'm saying like, oh, I don't like how like every single battle takes place in the same arena. It'd be nice to be able to pick when you go to Super Smash Brothers, you get to pick an arena.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do that sort of stuff, right?
Mm.
Oh, they'll add more in later. Like, no one knows that. That's just copium bullshit. And I think it's a valid criticism saying that there's not enough flesh to the bones of this game yet. I think that's a valid criticism that I have.
Yeah. I will say that your assessment is correct for its current state.
Don't give me the whole they're going to add more shit in thing. Don't do it, Joel.
I mean, they are.
They are.
They'll add more Pokemon in.
They've indicated that its current state is not going to be its final state.
So we shouldn't worry about having Oron berries on our Pokemon forever, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No one's running fucking Oranberry.
Until we get a little cup format.
True. I hope we don't.
I mean, I hope it's available to select.
No, I fucking hate Little Cup.
You don't have to participate.
I don't want it to exist.
You're like, my hate is so strong.
Did you have a bad experience with
Fuck
Little
all
Cup?
of it.
I don't like how the EVs work. They confuse and frighten me.
Oh, yeah, they work all fucky, don't they? Because like, you can't.
I can't just run 252, 252.
Yeah, because it's like.
Which, in fairness, I can't do at the moment anyway.
It's also weird. Do you not find it weird that Pokemon don't have levels anymore? There's no like level 50, level 100. Like there's Pokemon in the game that they're just in the game. There's no level.
They're all 50, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so used to.
They're effectively all 50, but they're not like level 50. You don't say level 50.
No, sure, it doesn't pop up.
I'm so used to like competitive play right now that like it doesn't even clock. It's just like those are the stats of the Pokemon at battle readiness.
Yeah.
Another one I want to quick whinge about. This is more of a monetization issue, but I don't like that for a game where this is the future of Pokemon, we have to build our teams in this game.
Yeah.
You get one a day free recruit, like opening your TCG Pocket Pack. You get one recruit free per day per 24 hours. So I can't even do mine yet because I've got an hour and 22 minutes to wait. It's not calendar day. It's like time.
Yeah.
And that Pokemon is not permanently there to keep. You have to trial it for 7 days or fork out more shit to keep it. I don't like that. I think that's toxic. I think if you're going to give us one recruit a day, let us fucking keep the Pokemon and don't make us pay to keep it. It's bullshit.
Was it 2,500 to keep?
Something gay like that. And I don't mean gay in a good way. I mean in a derogatory way.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to put myself in that shoes because obviously my shoes are, I have everything I need already.
We're very lucky because we come from a competitive agency background with 30 years of games and home transfers and EV trained Pokemon that we can like skip a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But if this is their goal is to get new players into the game and make it easier for people to get into the game from from not playing before.
Yeah.
They've fucked up because I think the recruitment process is fucked. No Floette access for people who are new to the game is fucked.
I mean, I will say that one of our subs, Andrew, has decided that he's going to play Champions free to play.
Yep. Good on him.
And he is grinding it out that way. And he's made the statement that he's having a lot of fun doing it that way. He's gotten some good mons and he's like up to UB3.
Good on him.
So like it's possible.
I think a lot of people probably don't have the resources and time to like commit to leveling up that, what's the word? Grinding that much. Like I need a bit of a cheat mode. So I'm just using Showdown to test new ideas before I build a team now.
Yeah.
So they haven't really replaced Showdown to me. They've just given me another reason to use Showdown, to be honest.
This is why they have things that you can pay for, unfortunately, because instead of using your in-game time, you can use your work time and then exchange the currency for the in-game time.
If they had just said, right, we're going to charge you $80 a year, here's Pokemon Showdown on a Switch, I would have been like, fuck yes, here's my $80.
Yeah.
Give me squiggly bars, we don't have to pay VP. You know what I mean? That's what I would love, but that's just me and I'm obviously not a majority. I'm just really loud.
Yeah. I mean, every game needs some sort of reward cycle.
Don't.
I kind of do.
Well, they could just give us, Lee just said, oh yeah, I got like a Guard of Wire and 6 tickets for playing some online event. Fuck yeah, did my 3 games. Just do that every weekend. Problem solved. Done.
There you go. One tournament every weekend, please, champions. Mark, any final thoughts?
I like B-Drill.
B-Drill fun.
B-Drill fun.
I
Buff
did
the
enjoy-
bug type.
buff the
Yes.
bug type.
Buff Beedrill specifically. Give it some good moves.
Yeah.
I want Gunk Shot.
Huge.
I want 120 base power bug type move.
Yes.
I want any fucking coverage whatsoever.
And all of its moves go through protect.
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Give it Unseen Fist.
And give it Wonder Guard
Unseen Stinger.
And give it Wonder Guard.
and boobs.
I'm on
Agreed.
board.
Agreed.
I disagree with absolutely nothing that you just said.
Oh, Dan, final thoughts.
It's not polished, but I do like the direction we're going. I think it's about time we got a proper esport, like live service game, live patches, and I actually really like the limited items meta. I think it opens new shit. Everyone's got random ass berries. I think it's cool, and I think it gives us option for cool like niche formats we don't get the chance to have in the future. So
Yeah, I had something the other day where I had the option to hit something with one of two super effective moves, and then I like went to hit it with the one. I was like, oh, it'll be ready for, I think it was like electric or rock or something. And I was like, it'll be ready for the electric move. So I'll hit it with rock, and then it had like the rock resist berry. And I was just like, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker.
It's so good. But yes, I am excited to see where we're going as well. That being said, in Australia, our last regional of the year is in Scavvy. So everyone listening, if you're in Australia and going to Melbourne, please make sure you get your Melbourne prep in, especially if you're from Perth. Perth needs a three-peat on the Melbourne regionals. Make it happen, Chris.
Look, I am. And Dan, I know that you have been saying that you need a team for Reg Eye as well. Like, I have got the Melbourne team Chris's Summit chat in our subscriber Discord ready to go. Do we start like a 6-week summit, like a rolling summit for the next 6 weeks?
bro, I'm ready to lock in for this Christmas, and I also want to give a dishonorable shout to Kieran Singh, because I did a Mark Murray and was playing Showdown while recording, and I versed him twice on the ladder. So thanks, Kieran. You made my confidence great.
Reg Eye or Champions?
Reg Eye.
Oh, damn.
First of all, what's Kieran running in Reg Eye? Let's leak his team.
No, I'm not leaking his team.
Fuck him. Do you think though that like getting that practice against Kieran, like what Westy VGC said last week, Liam Westland, shout out to you. He said that like losing to what's the play is it Birdie? What's the play he loses to in locals all the time? Taron Birdie. Like losing to him at locals all the time. He's like, right, now how am I gonna fucking beat you next time? I can learn. Are you gonna be like, right, I've lost Kieran on ladder all these times. In Melbourne, you're gonna be like, I've got the anti-Kieran like lines. I'm ready.
Bro, I lost to Kieran at locals. I went 0-8. At least at day 2 after that regional, but still.
Damn.
Yeah, he's pretty good. That's kind of why we got him on the podcast as permanent part-time. Never show up, Kieran Singh.
I would say, like the first game, he washed me. Second game, I put some thought into it. I feel like it was a bit closer. Like he still won 2-0, but I feel like it was closer in my mind. So it is, I would say, Westy's tip, just scrim your friends, is good.
Yeah.
Although it's too late for me to learn balance in Reg Eye, so fuck that.
Do you want to scrim tomorrow night, Dan? Let's do it.
Sure.
All right.
Bet.
Heat. Okay, friends, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Dan, for jumping on the Discord, and thank you to...
Happy birthday.
Go on, do the Mr. President. You know.
I'm okay. Right. Happy birthday, Mr. Baguli.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday, Mr. Baguli. Now I can't do the Mr. Baguli big say. Happy birthday, Mr. 6.75 inches. Call me. Happy
Welcome to the cum zone.
to you.
Until next time, friends.